The Democratic Party is the worst thing for black people.
So I was going to say, like, do you have an example of where you think a white liberal has adopted a black as a mascot? You're talking about specifically, I know.
Just culture, black culture in general. By accepting, remember, by bringing on LeBron James, you bring on Beyonce, you bring on all these people to support the Democratic Party. You bring on Kamala Harris. You bring, as a black woman, you bring Barack Obama. These were mascots for white people.
Welcome to the Rich and Rob Show, everybody. I'm Rob. And I'm Rich. Today we're introducing you to a conservative YouTube channel called CBOW and SNAPPA. They've got 127,000 subscribers and have down-to-earth perspectives on things, including black folks waking up to the chicanery of the left. Well, this episode of theirs that we're going to watch is how the left views black folks as mascots. So let's see what they have to say and what CBOW and SNAPPA's reaction is.
Are black people white people's mascots?
Wow. Well, this is where we laugh, learn, and take positive action. So let's see. Boom.
Indeed.
It's a good one.
Milton Friedman had the same black secretary decades later when he moved to the Hoover Institution, and she was respected as one of the best secretaries around. When I mentioned to someone at the Hoover Institution that I was having a hard time finding a secretary who could handle a tough job in my absence, I was told that I needed someone like Milton Friedman's secretary, and that there were not many like her. At no time in all these years did I hear Milton Friedman mention, either publicly or privately, that he had a black secretary.
Well, I like that.
William F. Buckley's wife once mentioned in passing, at dinner in her home, that she had been involved for years in working with a school in Harlem,
Patricia.
but I never heard her or Bill Buckley ever say that publicly. Nor do conservatives who were in the civil rights marches in the South, back when that was dangerous, make that a big deal. For people on the left, however, blacks are trophies or mascots, and must therefore be put on display.
Right.
Nowhere is that more true than in politics. The problem with being a mascot is that you are a symbol of someone else's significance or virtue. The actual well-being of a mascot is not the point. In academia, lower admission standards for black students are about having them as a visible presence, even if mismatching them with a particular college or university.
I gotta say real quick here, Rich, that the whole thing about mascots, well, Thomas Sowell puts things in such a good way. He breaks things down. I mean, he's lived it, but he just seems above the fray and just analyzes it in a certain way. You know what I mean? Right, and I like that so many people, thanks to YouTube, are being exposed to his ideas and other ideas so they can think more clearly for themselves. All right, let's keep going.
Produces high dropout rates. The black students who don't make it are replaced by others, and when many of them don't make it either, there are still more others. The point is to have black faces on campus as mascots, symbolizing what great people there are running the college or university. Many, if not most, of the black students who do not make it at big-name, high-pressure institutions are perfectly qualified to succeed at the normal range of colleges and universities.
Right.
Most white students would also punch out if admitted to schools for which they don't have the same qualifications as the other students. But nobody needs white mascots.
The Democratic Party is the worst thing for black people.
So I was going to say, like, do you have an example of where you think a white liberal has adopted a black as a mascot? You're talking about specifically, I know.
Just culture, black culture in general. By accepting, remember, by bringing on LeBron James, you bring on Beyonce, you bring on all these people to support the Democratic Party. You bring on Kamala Harris. You bring, as a black woman, you bring Barack Obama. These were mascots for white people.
Okay.
They were mascots for the left. They weren't mascots for the right. True. If you notice, that's why the right isn't favored. The right doesn't do mascots. The right is standard on, we're about God.
This is the stance. This is the policy.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we
the
policy
the party
is important.
open. Come on, we need y'all. Come on. Black people party the best.
Right.
So we True. So if you look at side by side, the left needs black people to survive. They need culture. They need mascots because mascots reel in the other audience. The mascots, The people love the mascot, and so they're going to go over here because,
Makes
hey,
sense.
man, this is more fun over here. Where even though
Oh,
this
he's
is going to
going
be
in
progressive
deep,
and this is going
Rich.
to pull you down
Yeah.
by picking this side, this is going to do you no good
Little
outside
did
of
you know.
excitement and
Right.
entertainment over here. So it's time for black people to do your research, and it takes a little research to really understand where you truly stand. So just know that side ain't good. They use black people for their agenda. Stop being used for the agenda. All my black people that's watching that's not on the conservative minded thinking. They use you for an agenda on the left. So
I'm gonna say too, dig into the policies and see what you actually truly support over there. I mean, really dig deep and go and see what he supposedly
Right.
believes or wants to change coming into 2024.
coming out,
Well, yeah, the term.
I'm praying coming out.
But
Move forward. It's time
Yeah.
to move on.
I don't. But okay.
They're clearly tired of the left taking advantage of black folks and of black folks not considering their options. Well, a lot of black folks are waking up to the fact that the Republican Party is more aligned with acceptance and economic well-being than the Democratic Party. People in poverty works to their advantage because they can make enemies of anybody above them and then get their vote. I never had the problem of waking up to the economic realities, having gone to Cambridge and all and studying economics, so I understand these things. Well, many of my friends have had to move from the left to the right. They've woken up in the real sense of being woke. Oh, right. Woke means waking up to the means the left has been employing for centuries to control black folks. The link to CBOW and SNAPPA's channel is below, so go check them out, people. Thanks for playing along. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Rich and Rob Show. Cheers!